Hey, what's good, everybody? Hope you guys could hear me. Just wanted to do a quick live. I'm just gonna pull some cards and yeah, like the other times before, if anybody wants me to pull a card for them, just let me know. Um, I had a really interesting vision right now. You know what I guess others call downloads. It was pretty deep, pretty intense. So I was gonna go on a little earlier, but I was kind of really just being shown what I was being shown, right? Yeah, so it was pretty interesting. But anyways, I'm just gonna pull a few cards, right? I was curious because obviously I've been doing lives during the day, morning, midday. So I was just curious about the energies, right, that come out at night, right? If it's different energies or what kind of messages come out. So, oh man, I got these cards all. I should have straightened them out before. But yeah, I don't know if anyone's gonna be up right now because it's like I said, it's already kind of late here. So depending where you're at, right? Well, I guess Hawaii, if anyone from other parts of the country tap in, right? Hawaii's what, 5 hours behind or something, and or just another. I know Australia's in the future, so if anyone from Australia hops in or over there. Okay, so anyways, um, let's start it off with this. So I'm gonna get a card from the Accurate AF deck, right? Spiritual Infusion 111. So let's see. Oof. Thought something wanted to come on. What does the collective need to know right now on this? Whoa, something wanted to jump out, but it hopped back in. Hi, Lena. How are you? Thank you for joining me on this late Saturday night. Okay. Oof. All right. There we go. The moon. Why has the moon been coming up? And that's funny because today I'm going to use this moon deck for the first time. So, wow. Isn't that fitting that the moon card is the first one that comes out? The moon, I love the moon, right? But obviously in the tarot, the moon sometimes does represent, right? Like it says confusion, illusions, hidden truth. It could mean deception, right? But then again, see, sometimes it is the emotions being hidden, right? Mystery. So, you know, if you see the person here, I like, oh wow, look at that. The swirl on the chest looks like a 9. So maybe there could be an ending to these illusions, right? Oh, and it's the 18 card, which adds up to a 9. Ah, look at that's 2 9s. And the 6 9 for the Cancer sign, right? Pisces Cancer. Looks like a 9 as well. So that's actually 999, right? So maybe there's an ending to the confusion. It's pretty interesting. So let's see what other. Okay, what does the collective need to know about this moon energy right now, right? As we're starting Scorpio season. What is it about this hidden truth? What is the hidden truth? Oh, Ace of Cups. Maybe there's a new beginning. Pure intentions, new love, feelings growing, self-love, birth, fertility, emotions. There's the emotions again, like the moon card. How interesting. Look at it. She's really enjoying that cup. This would have been good for my coffee in a cup or card, coffee in a card. Yeah. Enjoying that new something, right? How interesting. So giving birth to something, something new, right? So maybe yeah, let's see. All right. So I don't know. Okay, now I'm getting a weird feeling. So is there something blocking the collective from a new beginning, or is it yourself blocking from the new beginning? What's going on there? What's going on with this? Because I had a weird feeling there. It wasn't a good feeling. It was a something, something. There's something. What is it? Wow. Two of Swords, indecision. So that's what it is. That's the feeling, the indecision. Right? You know, obviously in the tarot, it's the blindfolded woman, right? And look at the moon again. Hmm, interesting. Look at my little messed up finger. Indecision, strategizing, choice, yes or no. Options, confusion, avoidance. Confusion, just like the moon. So I don't know. What's the deal with the confusion? Why is there confusion? Obviously a choice, I guess. Choices sometimes bring confusion. Oh God, so many things came out. Wow, wow. So many things came out. I don't know if I should take, but I'll tell you what, on top the Wheel of Fortune, so see 10, something's complete. It's almost like, yeah, I like to think of the Wheel of Fortune as, you know, like the things are turning. Like there's really nothing you're going to, and then obviously it's a good thing, right? So luck, expansion, change, karma, destiny, opportunity, winning, turn of events. So it's almost like, I don't know, we get in our own way sometimes, right? With the indecision. That's really all it is. Why are people so, well, not why, obviously, right? Like change is scarier for some people than others, right? I think like it doesn't have, right, because obviously we all have the different the different things in our, yeah, see, I have a weird feeling about it. So what is it that, because the what I'm feeling right now with the emotions, right, that came up a few times here. Wait, was it with that one? Sometimes people are just scared to of the unknown, right? I think that's what it is. Let me pull one more from this deck and then I'll go to another one. Cause yeah, it's that weird feeling inside. Like it felt weird. Like it almost feels like that, right? Like someone's uh, maybe someone's intuition is out of whack, or they're not listening to their intuition. It's almost like if you ask a question, oh, what do I do? And then you get the answer, and then you would just go for a second opinion, a third opinion, a fourth opinion, a fifth, which isn't bad, right? Because we know, like, hey, sometimes if someone's sick, like they want to go get, and ultimately they'll find the answers, right? So it could be but with something else, right? This is not that situation that I'm feeling. And sometimes you could, if you already asked in your ancestors or whatever, look at, well, sometimes look at, so maybe just go really taking the time. Look at meditation, healing, silence, thinking, time alone, higher level consciousness. So I think that's the cure right there. Someone needing to really just sit in silence, meditate, right? Because in the regular Rider Waite, right, the Four of Swords is someone resting, right? So it's about taking that time to rest, and you'll get the answer you need, and yeah, if you don't listen at that point, then I don't know what to say, right? I guess you'll get stuck in the cycle you need to get stuck in until you learn to take action, right? Because sometimes we have to take action. It's not about just letting everything happen when it's gonna happen. It's about taking action, right? That's what how this place operates. Okay, so let me get one from the moon deck, right? Okay, so I don't know, we're still stuck on that energy or we're going to for something else now, but let's see. Okay, there it is. 27 temple. Wow. Full moon. Ah, temple. I like that one. Full moon. Look at the lions. Maybe someone watching this is the Leo or the lions. You know, I think I seen a lion in my head earlier. I seen a lion somewhere. I know that for sure. So that's pretty cool. All right, so let's see it, right? The angel, the wings. I feel like that, right? Something's letting you know that you're protected. You always have someone with you, right? Look at that temple, right? What's hidden. I like it. Okay, so let me read this one. I feel like if you're connecting to this, you're gonna have a dream about something similar to this. For some reason, that's what I'm feeling. Interesting. Okay, where's my glasses? Back on. Indecision. Not this one, but earlier. That's crazy to me. Indecision. Okay, let me read this real quick. Okay, 27 Temple. My soul is ready to live the life of my dreams. Wow, so there it is. See, it's like like the Ace of Cups and all that, right? All you got to do is make the choice. Open, ask, and listen. Wow, see? The Temple of Inanna. That's great. I think she came out in another reading I did. The Temple of Inanna holds a divine plan that guides the creation of all life. Ha! And that's kind of the download I got. I saw the beginning of the creation of life. The Temple of Inanna holds a divine plan that guides the creation of all life. Inside her, devotees hold and pour vessels of life, giving water continuously onto the earth. You have the power to harness this same life force energy with intentional focus and foresight. It is time to dedicate yourself to spiritual growth, purification, and transformation. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Align your intentions, decisions, and actions to your core values and highest vision for your life. Your top priorities need to be in alignment with your desired outcome. Consciously harmonize your sphere and overcome any obstacles by removing the things that stand in your way. The sacred purpose of life is to be a channel for divinity on earth, a temple of wisdom. As a living temple and heavenly channel, your body serves as a bridge between worlds, a place where sacredness dwells. You are able to draw down sacred energy from the heavens above and access the powers of creation and manifestation that flow through you. Get into your body and awaken your intuitive senses to communicate with your inner wisdom. Your crown chakra at the softest part of your skull is actually a portal where your wings of light unfurl, enabling you to access higher streams of wisdom and your inborn gifts. Your heart is the vessel of your soul. Accessing your heart wisdom illuminates your intuitive feeling sense. Seeing is believing. Activating your third eye clarifies your inner vision and brings your dreams to life. When you sharpen your intuitive senses, your manifestation power surges. If you can see, feel, and know your dreams are coming true, it is already done. Upgrade your beliefs, trust the process, Focus on the present and remain unwavering in your belief. See it, feel it, know it, and it will come your way. Wow. So there it is. Hmm. Moon guide Inanna, goddess Ishtar, alongside Venus and Aphrodite, emerged from Inanna's ancient lineage. Ishtar was also known as the Queen of Heaven and became one of the most celebrated divinities in the Sumerian pantheon, with flourishing temples across Mesopotamia. Wow, that's amazing. So there it is. All it is envisioning it, and you could bring it into the reality of this world, right? So let me see what else. I think I could end it on that note. Since no one hopped in the chat for me to pull a card. Let me see what else could I pull right here. Mm, you know, originally I wanted to start doing these readings for Dia de los Muertos. So let me see if anyone's ancestor wants to come through real quick, right? Although that is our ancestors as well, right? Like these ancient deities, right? Whether you realize it or not, or how we ended up on this planet to begin with, right? So in a way, we are all related and connected. So let me see. Let me see. Okay, Lina, I'll pull a card for you then. This one's gonna be for you then from the Dia de los Muertos. Let's see what any one of. Whoa, I got chills right here. So let's see if one of your relatives wants to say something to you. See if one of your relatives wants to say a message for you. I got the little chills right now, so I feel like someone's here. But these cards are not cooperating. Okay, you guys want to say something? Going once, going twice? Oh, nah, that's too many cards. Only one person. Oh, like now all of a sudden, okay. Once again, man, what's going on with these cards? All of a sudden they got super. I don't think they've ever. Okay, so be a 40 Alma. I don't know, Lena. You could tell me if this looks like anyone you know. Does that resemble anybody? 40 Alma. Does that mean anything? Interesting. Wow, that person they did good with these cards because it looks like an actual portrait of somebody. Let me see. Alma. 40 Alma. Connect with your eternal aliveness. A great soul serves everyone all the time. A great soul never dies. It brings us together again and again. Maya Angelou. Wow. Message, my love. The better care you take of your soul, the more able you will be to perceive mine. So take a moment to feed your soul today. One of the best ways to do this is by paying attention to your dreams, honoring odd synchronicities that make the hair on your arm stand up, and shining a light on rich relationships with your soulmates. Instead of falling prey to feeling alone or cut adrift due to my physical absence, be willing to develop the eyes to see and feel from a cellular level. When you do this, you will recognize how loved you are and burst with joy. You've chosen this card now because you are scheduled to receive the infusion of soul altering wisdom, power, and mojo that I have for you. It is being bestowed upon you now. Let the pain of loss be a springboard that catapults you beyond the tangible and three-dimensional to the magical, mystical, metaphysical. Breathe as the floor beneath you falls away and the ceiling above you dissolves. Fly with me on a cellular level across the cavern of loss. Through the sacred metal to the unified field some call heaven on earth. Few earthlings have ever dared to explore this realm. It is where you discover your supernatural gifts, the place of your alma, soul, and where you awaken to all you signed up to be. Ah, I love that. And where you awaken to all you signed up to be, right? So that's the important thing to remember, right? About things and lessons that we signed up for before we came here, right? So, on that note, I'll end it there. Thank you, Lena, for allowing me to pull a card for you and for being here. And on that note, I'll end it there. And yeah, maybe I'll do another one tomorrow, Sunday. And yeah, that's it. All right. So thank you and have a good night.